A lot of those who were doing the fighting on the Gaddafi side were in fact mercenaries, and that it appears that a lot of the Libyan elements of the Gaddafi forces simply melted away. That may be a good sign in terms of the period ahead, but it's not over, and there remain difficulties for the transitional authorities, and there remains a difficult security position on the ground. It was always our hope that when the NTC forces were able to reach Tripoli, that there would be an uprising in Tripoli itself, and that many of those who were previously loyal to Gaddafi would simply refuse to fight for him. That seems to have happened, so that's been at the more optimistic end of our expectations on that. But having said that, there still remains some resistance internally, and there remain threats to those forces. And of course NATO will continue its overwatch now, and while we will not be conducting the sort of bombing campaign we've done in recent times, we will respond to any threats to the civilian population or to NATO itself. I think that NATO can be very proud of the role it has played. It was very quick to set up command and control, and there has been a great deal of cooperation inside NATO. The United Kingdom, France, the United States, Italy, and countries like Norway and Denmark playing a huge role, and then being supplemented by countries like the UAE and Qatar, I think has been a very positive experience, which actually says that the global community is willing to carry out what it says in terms of its UN resolution implications. We will want, first of all, to work with the NTC, and that is the United Nations, NATO, to try to ensure that there is stability in the period ahead. We'll want then to move to a new constitutional arrangement and ultimately elections for a new government in Libya, so that the people of Libya can determine their own future. We'll want to ensure that we give them the advice that they want. It is now very much a Libyan situation. It's up to the people of Libya, who are today at a crossroads, to choose cooperation, democracy and stability. And the international community will obviously stand ready to assist wherever we can in that.